Hi, welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, we will understand basic Android application and run onto the emulator. Moreover, we will understand how it works. At previous lecture, we successfully created the Android virtual device in order to run our application onto the emulator. But now, in order to understand the Android application better, let's take an example of a website. A website is actually a collection of number of web pages that are interlinked with each other. But in case of Android application, there are activities instead of web pages. As you may see this screen, this is a single activity. One more thing, as you may see on the screen, this screen is blank, but actually it containing a status bar and a text, but it's not displaying here. So you need to do some steps. So you have to change the theme actually in order to see the content under the screen. So go to the app theme, go hollow light, choose hollow light dark action bar, and now click OK. Now you may see the status bar and the text is displaying now as you could not see earlier. Suppose there is a button and you click upon that, then a new activity open. So that's a new activity. You may create number of activities. Actually, activity is divided into two main parts. One is design view and another one is logic, or may say brain of the activity. As you may see on the screen, such as text, button, status bar. This is one activity. Another activity are logic, which is written in the Java code. So, in order to see where to write Java code, so simply click upon app and then click upon Java and then click upon it and open the main activity.java class. So this is the Java class where we will write the logic of our application. Let's perform some basic activity. So first of all, delete this text from the screen. In order to delete it, click upon it then right click and delete it. Now you may see the activity screen is blank. If you want to add something upon it, then go to the palette. This is a palette and choose what you want. So let's choose text view. Now simply click upon it and drag from here and drop it onto the main screen. You may see the grid lines. So you may put where you want. So I put it here. As you may see, the text name is text view. And in order to change the text name, simply click upon it. And on the left side, you may see the component tree. And then click upon the text view. And now you may see on the right side, these are the attributes. Moreover, in order to change the content of the text view, then simply go down and click in this text area. Now you may change the text what you want. So I simply write hello universe. So when you will click onto the main activity, then the text will change. In order to add the hello universe, it can be done in two ways. One is simply drag from here and drop it on the main screen. Another way is to go to the text and add it into the XML code. So this is a text view block of code from which this design is created. So if you want to add this text onto the main screen, so you have to add this particular code, which looks quite difficult. and dragging and dropping looks too easy, but I would like to suggest you to write the XML code to design the application in order to understand the XML code more effectively. And this way will benefit you in a number of ways. So now the choice is yours. Which ways you feel more comfort? Furthermore, if you have basic knowledge of the HTML code, then you will easily grab the XML code. So, as you may see this text view tag, this is actually a XML tag which is used to define the text view. In order to create a text view, then you have to add this particular code. Within this text view tag, it contains the properties or may say attributes of the text view tag. Now we go to the design view and you may see it's displaying in an arrow. So we simply click upon it and we check this window little up to clearly see the error. And you may see there is one error and one warning. So errors is that it's saying that constraint layout is missing. So in order to remove this error, go to the text and replace this constraint layout to the relative layout. So I simply remove it and type relative layout and save the program. Now you may see the error is gone. Go to the design view. Simply, as you may see, the error has gone. Now it's showing an one warning, so simply click upon it to see what's the warning. So it's saying that we have to add the string resource. So in order to add the string resource, go to the resource folder, values, and this is string.xml. So simply click upon it, and here we have to add the resources. So we will do it later. Firstly, we understand the text view tag. So go to the activity main XML code and go to the text. And now we will understand this block of code line by line. So before that, go to the design view. You may see the position of the text has been changed. So we set the position. We put it at center. The position is by default set on to 00 pixel. So because we change the layout, now go to the text. Now we don't need to this two lines of code because this is the code to set the position if we set the layout of constraint. So simply remove it because we don't need it. And now you may see design view, the text position doesn't change, so it actually means that we don't need that position. So go to the text. Now simply go to the text view and let's understand this block of code line by line. So as you know, this is the start tag, this is the end tag, and first of all we have to add text view if you want to create the text view actually. So this line of code saying this is the ID of the text view. Why we use this? Let's understand this. Suppose if you want to add another text view onto your main screen, then this text view and that text view will look like same. So if you want to change the properties of this text view and want to add different properties of that text view, then you have to differentiate. Otherwise, the program will confused. The compiler won't understand that, or activity doesn't understand that of which text view you're talking about and of which text view you are going to change the properties. So you know, in order to differentiate the this text view is different, this text view is different, we have to give the ID. Okay, so that's why we use it. Now let's understand this two line of code. As you may see here, this is the Android layout width and Android layout height. It is used to set the height and the width of the text. So go to the main screen, and this is the height of the text view, and this is the width of the text view. So that's why we use the layout width and layout height to set the position. So in the next line of code is Android layout center in parent. Why we use it? We use it to set the position of the text. Now in this next line of code, may see this is a text, and now here you may set the text what actually you want. Suppose here it is written hello universe. If you type hello and go to the design view, then you may see the text has been changed. So this is the another way to change the text. Now let's move on to the design view, and let's change the background color of this main screen. And in order to perform this action, go to the text view, and here you type Android background and type the color code here hash 8582E3. So this color code represents the light purple color. Now move on to the design view, and you may see here the color has been changed. You may change the color as you want, and you just put the color code there, and you may change the color. So this is the way to make changes using XML code. Now let's go to the design view, and in order to change the text color, simply click upon this text view, this text, and now go to the attributes, and in order to change the color of this text, simply click on this text area field and click upon here to pick the color. Go to color in Android, choose the color of text, and I put it hollow red dark. So I simply click upon it, and now you may see the color of the text has been changed. Now let's fix this warning. In order to remove this warning, we have to apply some action. So this warning says that we have to add the string source in the source folder. So you have two ways to fix it. Either you fix from here, click simply OK. Other ways to go to this string XML file, and you have to add this line of code in order to remove this warning. So this is the another way to add the string source in string file. So now go to the XML file, and now I'm going to tell you about one file which is Android manifest file, which is used to manage all the activities. So in order to visit on this file, simply go to the app manifest file, and under this manifest file contain the Android manifest.xml file. So simply click upon it, and as you may see here, the XML code is written here, and this is the basic code which is written to manage all the activities. As you may see here, this main activity is included right here. So the main purpose of the Android manifest file is to manage the all Android activities in a proper manner. Now let's run this application onto the emulator in order to check it's working properly or not. So as you may see here, this is the run option. So simply click upon it in order to run our application, and this is the Android virtual device what have already created. So we choose it and simply click upon OK. Now it will run our application onto the emulator, and it will take some time. Now as you may see here, the application is run successfully. So whatever we have created onto the main screen, it displaying onto our emulator. So the task is over. So this is what we wanted. So our application is successfully run on our Android emulator. So that's it for this tutorial. In this tutorial, we understood basic Android application and also run this application onto the emulator. So thank you guys for watching this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Thank you.